Welcome to a review of the Jakks Pacific Sonic Wave 4, and I'm going to review them from left to right. If you don't want to see them all, I will have chapters so you can skip ahead to the ones you want. And with that said, I'm going to get in with reviewing Classic Sonic. So he has this peg that goes in, so it's not a ball joint. So there's like no tilt, but there is a tad bit of tilt, and it can mostly just swivel. His arms are on swivel hinges, so it can 360, hinge down that far, and hinge up that far, go back that far, and forward that far. His hands are on a ball joint, so it can do everything a ball joint can do: swivel, hinge, tilt. Well, not hinge, but swivel and tilt. His legs are on swivel hinge, can go that far back, this far forward, and this far to the side. His knee can go like, it looks like 90, and then his foot is on a ball joint, so it can do everything a ball joint can do, like swivel and tilt. His accessory is this classic spring, this top piece, it doesn't change the look at all really, but it can swivel, this top piece can, and then it can go down like that. So now tails. I'm usually not excited for the tails in the waves because they're just the exact same thing as before. But look at his tails. It's like he could fly now. So it's like perfect for flying animation now. So I'm actually really happy with this guy. His head is on a peg, so it can swivel. His arms can 360 all the way around, but can at some positions can like be stopped by the tail or his whiskers. It can go down, hinge down this far and hinge up this far, and the hands are on ball joints. His leg can go here. Let's move this stuff out of the way. It can go that far forward, that far back, and a lot to the side. His knee can go down, looks like a little past 90, and then his feet are on ball joints. And his accessory that he came with is a reused modern bounce pad. Now Super Shadow. His head is on a peg, so it can swivel around. Arms can swivel around, go down this far, up, let's see, that far. And his hands are on ball joints. His leg can go, okay, let's see. New figures with Jakks seem to be pretty tight, so it might be tough to get up. Oh wow, this actually goes really good forward and stays there. I've had trouble where their legs will be like this or some going forward for running, and it just doesn't look as accurate or good as if it would going this far, which it can go this far, on this figure at least. Back that far. Well, yeah. And then to the side that far, and knee goes to about 90, and his feet are on ball joints. There is a common complaint I heard with this guy though, which is that the yellow, his wings are yellow and not gold like on the original figure, which that just kind of sucks. It sucks with you getting this guy and you want him to be more accurate. So if you do want it to be gold and you don't want to go buy gold paint, you can use the original Shadow, and it does fit. The feet and hands do fit on the same ball joint as the Super Shadow one. Super Shadow's accessory is a red Chaos Emerald. Now Knuckles, if you haven't seen the review I did before with him, I'll go over articulation again. but I am really happy with this one because mine had a dot on the eye, this black dot. So I actually need a new Knuckles, so this is really good that Knuckles came in this wave. His head can go that far right and that far left, but if you move his arms and like tail, you can force some articulation. His arm can 360 around, go down this far, go up this far. It can go this far forward, and that all the way back, where it almost goes back around. And the hand is on a ball joint. Now with the other arm, because it's more bent, I'm gonna do the same articulation test. It can go that far up, that far down, and can go this far back and this far forward. His leg can go this far forward, this far back, this far to the side, and 90. It can go to, and his knee can go to 90. His feet are also on ball joints. I have an idea that I'm going to try and change this arm articulation, like buy another Knuckles, take this arm off, put it on the other side, and hopefully give him better articulation. So if I do, there will be an upcoming video of that, and if I fail, then I guess you'll never see that. Knuckles' accessory is a blue Chaos Emerald. So if you bought every wave, then we are now at 4 Chaos Emeralds and just need like 3 more to complete the collection. So I recommend getting these figures at your local store, or if you're getting them online, I'd say Big Bad Toy Store, because it's $50 instead of like, for the whole wave, instead of like $40 for just Super Shadow. But you will always get the best deal for these figures at your local store. I'd have to say this is my favorite wave out of all of them so far, because it's the first one we get a new kind of Tails, which I've actually really wanted. I said in a Discord group chat, like, that I really want them to do this with Tails, and then they did, so I'm excited about that. Then we got 2 new figures, so I'm excited with those, and then I needed Knuckles, so it was just perfect. This has got to be my favorite wave out of all 4 of them so far, and yeah, they did a great job on these. So that does it for the review. Thank you for watching, and see ya.